Next stop on the NNSCRA Mello Racing Series brings us to the track to Tough to Tame, Darlington, South Carolina. We're here today for the running of the Gatorade 200 as we're set for 37 laps of racing here today on this 1.366 mile egg-shaped racetrack. Of course, it's the same racetrack we'll be running the Casualty GTX Cup Series Mountain Dew Southern 500. Night races today. Night races at Darlington is what it's going to be here. And here's the starting lineup for today's running event. On the pole, it is Carson Gum, driving car number 26, the Dr. Pepper Chevrolet. He'll be alongside car number 18, that is Trent Dunham, in the MB&A Pontiac. Second row has a pair of Ohioans here Levi McIntyre in car 60 and Kyle Matthews in car number 7. Both of them carry in-car cameras in today's race. Third row has Keith Batson, car number 10, and number 2, Dylan Young. Fourth row has Nathan Orman, car number 27, the Castrol GTX Chevrolet. Beside him will be car number 38, Joshua Osborne, the Great Clips Toyota, car number 38. Going to row number 5, it's number 24, Charles Sanford in the Pepsi Chevrolet. And number 9, the Gain Detergent Ford of Kat Batson. Next row has number 17, that is the car of Jessica Shelton. She'll be flanked by 32, that is Derek Edison. Going to row number 7, that's Cole Deaver in the AC Delco Chevrolet, car number 3. He'll be back with this ride next season. And he'll be alongside number 4, William Brocken, car number in the Lance Snacks Chevrolet. And that car will be a number 43 car next season, by the way, too, in this Mello Racing Series. Next row down has number 48, Jesse Turner in the Stacker 2 Gould's Pumps Chevrolet. He'll be alongside car number 45, the Spree Prepaid Phone Card Chevrolet of James Sykes. Next row is number 66, that is Zachary Fitzwater, the Trop Arctic Phillips 66 Chevrolet. And number 34, Al Agassi, the Gould's Pump Chevrolet. Next row, Kev Shearer, number 5, the National Guard Chevy, and number 36, that's Igor Barreto in the Stanley Tools Pontiac. Next row has car number 89, Quentin Moore, the Racing with Jesus Chevrolet. He won the Colorado National Speedway race earlier this season. He also won the season opening Goodies 300 at Daytona. Blanking him outside is Paul Minnick in 87, the Bell's Ability Chevrolet. Next row down has number 74, Daniel Bouchard in the Cheez-It. Next row down is the Cheez-It Chevrolet Cheez-It Pontiac number 00 is Seth Cole. He has her third in-car camera. And number 62, that is Zach Winkle, in the South Point Hotel and Casino Chevrolet. Next row, Daniel Bouchard in 74, the Phenolube Chevrolet, and number 8, Rob Evans in the Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet. Next row is number 98, that is Dougie Shears, and number 15, that is son of a gun, 15 car of Ryan Brommer. Next row down has number 77, Stephen Colon, and number 93, that is Laura Chung. Next row down has Lucas Martins in a Detroit Gasket Chevrolet, and number 88, Allison Rain in the Navy Chevrolet, the winner at Talladega and at Nashville. Next row has 33, Jacob Thibodeau, and number 22, Jeff Scott. Next row, 63, Connor Breeden, and 44, Cole Kawabe. Next row has number 37, Muhammad Abdullah, and number 1, Daniel Getruck. Starting shotgun is number 99, that is Dylan Abrahamian, and Cement Ozcon in number 92. So the field of 40 cars lined up on pit road as we get set to hear the thunder here at Darlington Raceway. And for the Gatorade 200, here comes the command to fire the engines for tonight's race.
Gentlemen, start your engine!
Command has been given to fire the engines here as the pace car leads to get off a pit road for the pace lap. We'll be back for the start of the race right after this. Field lining through turns running through turns number 3 and 4. Lined up for the start here of the Gatorade 200 as the pace car is about to duck on the pit road. Off turn number 4, and it'll be Carson Gum and Trent Dunham, a pair of Texas boys, leading into the start-finish line to take the green flag, and the Gatorade 200 is underway here at Darlington. Carson Gum in the Dr. Pepper Chevrolet jumps out in front. Levi McIntyre to second place. Third is Trent Dunham. Fourth is Keith Batson. And fifth is Kyle Matthews. As they head off in number 3. And what a start Carson Gum got right off the bat here as several cars getting very close to the wall coming off turn number 4. This track, in fact, speaking of turns 3 and 4, this is part of the track of what used to be turns 3 and 4 at Darlington until they flip-flopped the track in 1997, and right here is where turns 3 and 4 is at now. These used to be turns 1 and 2. Track got flip-flopped back in 1997 as the field goes into turn number 1. Still Carson Gum out in front. Second position, I should say, is Levi McIntyre. Third is Keith Batson, the winner at Atlanta this season. McIntyre, by the way, was the winner at Charlotte. While Carson Gum yet to win a race this season, as is also Nathan Orman in car 27. He's in 4th position. 5th is Charles Sanford. 6th is Jessica Shelton. 2-time winner this season so far. She won at Mid-Ohio, and she also won at Milwaukee this season. Jess is in 6th position. 7th is Cole Deaver. 8th is Trent Dunham, the outside poster. 9th is Jesse Turner. 10th position is Kev Shearer. That's how they run right now. Quentin Moore is in 11th now as he got by Kyle Matthews. And now here comes Dylan Young to the low side, car number 2. In 12th position, that's the other AC Delco Chevy. Dylan in a hot battle with Levi McIntyre for the number 1 spot in the points chase this season. Dylan, of course, qualified better in this race than he did for the Southern 500. He had a bad qualifying run for the Southern 500 Cup race. Here he starts way back in the field. Hopes to make his way back up to the field, though, at the end of the 56 laps in that race. Tonight it's 37 laps, though. However, here for this race, as we go back to the front of the field. And the top 5 cars all put them together. Here comes McIntyre to the low side of Carson Gum for the number 1 spot. On board with Levi McIntyre, car number 16, the Cadillac Ford Fusion. That car will be sponsored by NBC next season. As we go to the 1997 Big Series car set. Carson on the high side, McIntyre on the low side of the track here. Several other cars joining in on the fun. Here comes Nathan Orman to the low side, 27. And McIntyre takes the lead, and Carson in the second position. Here comes Orman to the low side. And going to the lead is going to second position, I should say, is the Castrol GTX Chevrolet of Nathan Orman. And Charles Sanders in 3rd position. 4th position, trying 4th is Jessica Shelton. She's gotten by Keith Batson, and here she comes inside of Carson Gum for 4th position. And Jessica will take it with ease as she now comes up on the back of Charles Sanford's car for that position. And here comes Cole Deaver busting out of this group. He's in 5th position now. The number 3 Chevrolet, like I said, he'll have this ride next season in the Mello Yello Racing Series. Of course, he'll stay with the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet next season as well in the Cup Series as well. Jesse Turner, 2nd position right now, or 7th position is where he's at right now. And Carson Gum still getting freight train on the outside. This time Kev Shearer passes him. Okay, my blooper on that one. Carson gets off the wall a little bit here. Trent Dunham almost got the wall too. He runs right behind Batson at Yello Nesquik Chevrolet. Dylan Young. We talk about sponsor changes. There's a little Dylan Young. That car next season will have New Holland as a sponsor on the number 2 Chevrolet. It'll still be a Chevy next season. In fact, it'll be part of the 2-car New Holland team. It'll be this car and the number 94 car, which will be a Ford next season, by the way, too. So, some changes going on that side of things. I mentioned a number 4 car, the Lance Snacks Chevrolet. Will still be Lance Snacks and Chevrolet, but it'll be number 43 next season. That'll be with Mike Becker behind the wheel. This will take well both that and the Cheerios Dodge next season in respect to the series of the Mello Yello Series and the Castrol GTX Cup Series. Seth Cole, the 00 car, basically here he's running right now in 10th position at this point here. This car next season will have Aquafresh as the sponsor. And as far as Cheez-It, when that car will be back, well, whenever that car will be available again for the series. You never know with me switching rosters around, you never know at times. Carson Gunn, the Dr. Pepper Pontiac right now Dr. Pepper Chevrolet right now has dropped to 11th position. Kev Shear this time now will be the one getting freight trained on the outside. Kyle Matthews running right there behind the 26 car of Carson Gunn as he goes to number 3. With him of the Phoenix Pontiac. That 7 car is going to be a Chevrolet, but the sponsor is kind of up in the air a little bit. As far as where Matthews will go for this season of Yello, well, it's still in the press, so it's a better than what she wants, and what Cardi wants on the sidelines, obviously. So they have a number 42 Haviland Dodge next season in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. That's the 2003 January car, that is. Matthews runs 11th right now here in Darlington. 12th is Dougie Shears. 13th is Keith Batson. Igor Barreto running 14th. Trent Dunham 15th. 16th is Kev Shears. 17th is Zachary Fitzwater. Joshua Osborne's 18th. Stephen Colon 19th. And Lucas Martins, give a call to him, running in 20th position right now. Lucas has had some solid runs this car here. You'll see the numbers here. And by the way, speaking of cars you'll see next season, you'll see the number 72 Detroit Gasket Chevrolet next season as well, too. No sponsor change and no number change on that car for the season. Jacob Thibodeau running in the 33 car there. He is ahead of him in that green car is Quentin Moore. No telling where he'll be next season in the Mello Yello Series. Of course, you know Quentin, of course, a diehard Morgan Shepherd fan, obviously. So depends on which car he wants to pick for next season too. So there you have it with that. There's Jacob Thibodeau, 33 car. That car will have Kleenex as a sponsor next season. 62 car, of course, that car, driven by Zach Winkle. He runs in 23rd position, the winner of the GTX Cup Series Daytona 500 this season. And right there behind the number 9 car, that's Cat Benson, the Gain Detergent Ford. That car will have Track Gear as a sponsor next season. It'll be a Thunderbird for next season of this series. 45 car behind him, that's James Sykes, the Spree 3K Phone Card Chevrolet. Runs 25th right now. Behind them is Paul Minnick in 26th. Muhammad Abdullah is 27th. 28th is Derek Edison. He's dropped back a bunch. You'll see the number 34 Chevrolet next season as well too. Al Lagacy will get that ride next season as well too. That depends, but that car will have a new sponsorship from Royal Oak next season. on that machine. And the Slim Jim Chevrolet, a couple of cars back right there. There it is. That car will be number 57 next season. That's what the car number that will be. And that one car right there behind, that'll still be a Chevrolet next season as well too, except they'll have DeWalt tools on that machine as well too. Lucas Martin's jumping way out back. Now, if you look at the rest of the field of cars right there, the 8 car, well, it'll be sponsorless for the time being. It'll still run the full season, but no telling what that car was going to have next season as well too. You'll see the number 74 Phenolube Chevrolet next season as well too. The Daniel Bouchard car. Now whether he'll be back by that team next season or not, that'll be hard to tell. And you'll see the number 63 Lysol Pontiac next season too, except it'll be a different paint scheme. It'll be an all blue car next season, but with a yellow numbering, I should say, on that Lysol Chevrolet. So back to the leaders right now, and it's Nathan Foreman who's now out in front. Now the 27 Castrol GTX Chevrolet. That's the 1999 Casey Atwood car he's driving. Out in front. When we talk about sponsorship changes in the 60 car, as I mentioned, we'll have Winn-Dixie on the car next season. It'll also be a Ford Thunderbird. In fact, all the Fords next season will be Thunderbirds. As we look right there back here, we forgot to mention the 17 car, Jessica Shelton. Now with a bit of a pancake on the passenger side of her machine. We mentioned DeWalt's going to go to the number 1 car next season. It'll also be a Chevrolet. The 17 will still be a Chevrolet next season, but it'll be Kraft on the sponsorship on that machine. Now, of course, which car Jess wants. I'm sure she might want the number 94 New Holland car, but like I said, that's what it depends on what she wants for signups, obviously, next season. So I'm not going to jump to conclusions on that. And we mentioned the 44 car, Slim Jim number 44. Well, Slim Jim we have the number 57 car. Will be the number 57 car next season. The 44 car next season will be a Pontiac, and it'll have Shell as a sponsor, by the way, too. 5 car right there behind that is the car of Kev Shearer. That car will be a Chevrolet next season, and it'll have Alka-Seltzer and Quaker State as a sponsor on that machine next season. Looking a little bit right there behind, 77 car will have Lear Trucking as a sponsorship on that car next season. Truck accessory parts. And the 38 car next season will switch to Ford. There'll be a Thunderbird. It'll have Barbasol as a sponsorship on that machine too. As far as where Joshua will go, well, I'm sure he'll probably find a ride. So we'll see. Interesting to see where he'll go next season. Meantime, another lead change as Levi McIntyre pulling way ahead. Now Jesse Turner up to second position now in the number 48 car. That's him, the Gould's Pumps Stacker 2 Chevrolet. Foreman in third position. Fourth, matching his car number, is William Brock. That car next season will have HS Dye on the car next season, and that will still be a Chevrolet too. And I'm sure William might want that ride next season as well too. He'll by the way, in the Cup Series, he'll stick with Cody. He'll stick with a Kodak number 14 next season as well. So all in all, it will not be a look-alike series next season. Obviously, in the Mello Yello Racing series here, and of course for Castrol, it's going to be the same darn deal. It's not going to be a look-alike next season as well too. I know we're quite a few races from the end, but better get to telling you where everybody's going. I hope you wrote all that down too, by the way, and no, there will not be a quiz at the end of the race. And so after explaining all this here, we are down already to 7 laps remaining here at Darlington. As Levi McIntyre continues to lead, looking for a second victory of the season. Second position right now is Jesse Turner, then it's William Brock in third. As we got those 3 cars that are possibly battling it out for the win here. And for McIntyre, what a win this will be if he can hold on in the final 6 laps. That completes lap number 31 in this race. Jesse Turner looking low. He wants to win that first victory. He has not yet won in this series. He's won once this season so far in Castrol, but not in the Mello Yello series this season yet. So he hopes to try to spoil the party for McIntyre. And don't count Seth Cole out just yet in that Cheez-It Pontiac, though, because he is right there in that number 4 in 4 position. He's looking like a 4-way battle. Go through turns number 1 and 2 again. Here comes Turner to the low side. Off turn number 2. Drag race between the 48 and the 60 cars. Let's see what happens going into turn number 3. And it is Turner by about a bumper going into the 3rd turn. Here comes Seth Cole going to go with Jesse Turner. Don't count any of those cars out behind yet. There's Charles Sanford trying to close up in the 24 car. He's trying to go up the inside of William Brock at number 4 position now. McIntyre's already back to 3rd, and Jesse Turner's taking the lead. But Seth Cole's right there behind him in a 00 machine. Coming up, the 3 laps to go here at Darlington. Turner bounced off the wall, or not Turner, but Brock bounced off the wall just a little bit, excuse me, in the number 4 car. Here comes Seth Cole down the low side in turns number 1 and 2. McIntyre pulls in behind his buddy Seth Cole, and Seth's going to take the lead, but how long will that hold on? This time by will complete lap number 35. We'll have 2 laps to go in the Gatorade 200. Seth Cole trying to pull away here as they go into turn number 1. McIntyre pulls ahead for 2nd place. Charles Sanford up the 3rd spot now, number 24. And he, like Seth Cole and Jesse Turner, have not yet won also in the Mello Yello series. Dylan Young behind Sanford. He's won twice this season winning at Rockingham, and I think also won the season at... No, he won at California, and then he won at the IRP race here. White flag is waiting for Seth Cole. He's got 1 lap remaining, but what's Levi McIntyre going to do? Here comes Sanford. Got to listen to the 24 Pepsi Chevrolet. That might be all she wrote right there, unless Charles can get a heck of a run on Seth for the lead. Off the 4th turn they come. I don't think Charles has got enough in it. Here they come off turn number 4. Checker flag waves. The Gatorade 200 belongs to Seth Cole. He wins at Darlington. Seth Cole, the number 00 Cheez-It Chevrolet, goes to victory lane here today as he will take home the victory here. And you ride with Seth on his way to victory lane here today at Darlington. 2nd place will go to Charles Sanford. 3rd will go to Levi McIntyre. 4th to Dylan Young. 5th to Cole Deaver. 6th place will go to... 6th place will go to Keith Batson. 7th to Igor Barreto. 8th to Trent Dunham. 9th to Jesse Turner. And William Brock will come home in 10th position. Average speed 171.762 miles per hour. Here, so we gave you the top 10 already here. Nathan Orman with a solid day, finishing in 11th position. 12th will go to Dougie Shears. 13th, Stephen Cologne. Carson Gunn, the pole sitter for the event, will finish in 14th. 15th will go to Jacob Thibodeau. Kev Shearer 15th, 16th position, I should say. Quentin Moore 17th. 18th to Zach Winkle. 19th to James Sykes. Derek Edison 20th. 21st will go to Paul Minnick. Kyle Matthews 22nd. Jessica Shelton 23rd. Al Legacy 24th. 25th will go to Kat Badson. Excuse me. 26th will go to Zachary Fitzwaters. 27th to Lucas Martins. Joshua Osborne 28th. Then it's Dale Abrahamian and Rob Evans, the top 30. Then Laura Chung, Ryan Brommer, Cement Oscon, Daniel Bouchard. Allison Rain, Muhammad Abdullah, Cole Quavey, Dana Goodrock, Jeff Scott, and Connor Breton was the finishers in today's race. So that will do it here today at Darlington Raceway. Congratulations once again to Seth Cole for his first victory of the season in the NNSCRA Mello Racing Series as he wins the Gatorade 200 here at Darlington. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming. Be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel if you like what you see here. We got everything on the channel. We got inner races, we got gaming videos, we got inner online races. We also got the NNSCRA Duracell Cup Series from our race winner Seth Cole. He's the man who runs the series, and it's also the main series on this channel too. And if you want in on his series next season, then get with Seth and he'll get you going. And also be sure to check out our other two channels that does NNSCRA offline racing. Those channels being X8675398858X. That's Dylan Young's channel. He's the man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series. And also check out, so be sure to subscribe to his channel for some cool stuff, and also subscribe to Thrash Maniac 99 for some cool stuff as well too. And he's also the guy that does the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. That's Levi McIntyre's channel. So subscribe to those channels, and you will not regret it. So that will do it here today at Darlington. For now, this is James Qualls, the production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 10 years of offline racing at its best. We will see you for the next Mello race the Autolite 250 at Richmond, and for the next Castrol Cup Series, which will be right here at Darlington for the Mountain Dew Southern 500.
Greg, did you have any ignition problems?